But like I was saying, it's good to see you guys. It's good to be with you guys. We haven't seen each other for a little bit. Yeah. Last time we saw each other, it was for your cousin's episode. Sean. We was there for Sean. It was there for and what was that, like last month, 2 months ago?
That was a little while ago, but it happened because the card this motherfucker gave me when I bought it.
Right. So
I should be deleting, man.
And the card you just gave me now wasn't letting me record.
Okay.
Well, you gotta do something with that, man. I gotta skip.
Yo, tell the people why this nigga fucked up, buddy.
Cause you
put your face in there.
He's holding the mic. No one can see Morty, but he's holding the mic right now and everything. Look at it interview.
You gave me a fucked up card. Gave me a fucked up ass card.
I gave you the card. Was it you that bought it?
Just now your card wasn't working. I had to put back the old card.
Yo, I'm ready to retire this shit here.
Why you?
Damn. So 23 episodes in, we ready to retire?
You trying to be on your Joe Budden shit?
Oh,
we ain't talking about that.
Nah, we don't.
Yeah,
that's their podcast. It's not this podcast. This is our podcast, and this is us versus them versus dumb guys over there. I don't know who those guys are, but it's those guys over there, huh?
You want to introduce yourself to the camera now?
What do you mean? I introduced myself already.
Not to the camera.
You should probably do it.
I gotta do this shit again? Nah, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not doing that. They heard me. If you got the audio, you hear me. You already heard it. I'm not doing that shit again. Niggas is bugging.
Alright, let's go.
But like I was saying, so
introduce Pat. Pat over there just laughing.
Nah,
Pat's over the side.
Pat's just there, you know. He's here, but he don't want to be
Pat
on
retired too.
He's retired. He's gone, but he's like here at the same time. So that's the thing. But in the last 2 months that we haven't seen each other, I announced that we was having another baby, me and my girl.
Wow.
And I didn't even. You know what's crazy that
you announced it?
Yeah. You see,
you didn't announce it because all you did was.
I didn't announce it, but she announced it, and I reposted her.
Wow, nigga posted just a little repost for. No, that's not a problem.
What's wrong with y'all? Like, yo.
Nah, I'm joking.
Like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, yo.
I'm joking.
Nah, listen. I didn't see what she posted.
Nah, she posted a picture on her page, on regular story feed, and then I just reposted it.
Oh, okay, that's different. I thought.
But yeah, so we're having another baby.
Hey, you popping them out quick.
You know, it's hard to not pull out.
You need some pull out classes?
No.
How you gonna teach it? Nah, I'm not. How you gonna teach a nigga to do that anyway?
Cause I'm pull out king.
Listen, man, it's not even about that. It's that. Listen, when you get used to staying in, bro, it's like a situation, bro.
Alright, so this conversation we're gonna have.
Yeah, because
that's a fact.
Because you get used to staying inside there, you know what I'm saying? And then it's been a while, bro. Remember, she was pregnant, and then she had the baby, and then this problem that, you know, when a girl's pregnant, you can stay in there and it don't matter. Nothing's ever gonna happen. There's just more vitamins for the baby and all this extra stuff, you know.
That part.
That's what they call it.
I don't know, but that's what I think. That's what I think it is. So I'm gonna just keep going with that. But yeah. So it's hard for me to not get out of there. So you know,
I mean, that's why
it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't planned. But we you know, at the end of the day, taking a baby's life is not what we want to do, and I don't you know, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because that's a very delicate subject. So I'm just we keeping the baby and we staying with the baby and it's a girl. So
it's a girl. How you know already?
Because she's 5 months pregnant.
Damn, they moving quick. 30.
My man
this baby is due in October, by the way.
Damn, October's quick.
Yeah, man. We do in October, and they're going crazy.
It sound like they're drilling.
So yeah, well that's what's been going on with me. And outside is back open.
Yes.
City's
back.
Thank God the city's back open. Listen, and another thing, I remember, I think I was telling you guys on the last episode as well, that I was supposed to move to Miami, right?
What happened with that?
So, right, perfect. So, I'm not moving to Miami anymore because, one, because of the baby.
Oh, okay.
So, she needs to be close to her family and friends for the baby, because it's already hard.
Yeah,
it's already
support.
hard for it's already hard for somebody to move away from their family and friends without that. You know what I'm saying? Without being pregnant and all that. But emotionally, I know it was gonna be hard for her, and I know it was gonna be tough because she isn't, she's an emotional person, because she's a Cancer, 1, and 2.
I'm a Cancer. He's a Cancer too.
Y'all some crybaby ass people.
No, we not.
Nah, we not crybabies. Not on this side.
We not.
No?
We
I
emotional.
wish I cried
But we don't cry.
Okay, so whatever. But still, y'all emotional ass people, and
Best of the best.
I love you guys. I love Cancers. I'm not too into zodiac shit, but I love you guys. And so we just decided, and also it was another situation when I went down there, not to badmouth anybody, but it was a situation where I was told this like a set pay that I was supposed to go down there. Excuse me.
And they tried to switch it up on you.
And when I went out there, they tried to switch it up on me. And it was on some like, yo, bro, like, why, like, when I walked in there to sign the contract, like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sign the contract. It's legit. It's about to go down. I'm about to get my apartment. I'm about to go get the lease and everything. Like, legit. It's about to go down. So once I go in there, the contract, I'm reading it, and then he's explaining it to me, and he's like, yo, so this is what you're getting. You're not getting what was told in the beginning. You're getting this now. So I'm like,
but that's not what I agreed.
yeah, that's not what made me want to move here. You know what I'm saying? Because Miami is smoke and mirrors, bro. And what I mean about that is, you see something, but it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami's way more complicated than people think. So Miami, bro, if I'm gonna move to Miami, I want to live the Miami life. I want to be in Komodo on Sundays. I want to be in all those restaurants and fucking Kiki on the River with Alex Sensation and all the artists and shit like that. I want to be with those guys, because that's the lifestyle I want to live. If I'm going to move from the Bronx to another state, me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but if I'm going to move to another state, I want to get better. I want to be better, live better. It's not.
That's the point of moving.
That's the point of moving. If I'm going to go over there to downgrade,
especially for a job, if that's what
downgrade myself, because I was going to downgrade myself. They wanted me to work from 8 at this time right now. I would have been in the club, and I would have been leaving at like about 6, 7 in the morning. Almost every day.
Why?
Because
that's how they work out there.
That's how they work out there.
The clubs straight.
DJing straight, bro. I have to be there, bro.
I can't even play that many songs.
You start replaying, or you play a mix in the beginning, and then you know what I'm saying. And that's how it works. And it's unfortunate that I couldn't. That I announced it on my Instagram that I was gonna move, and it's unfortunate. I felt like my pride was telling me like, damn,
shit changes, life.
You know, but it's like I felt like, yo, like damn, I announced this shit. Now I'm gonna look real crazy to people, you know. And
but at least you didn't move before knowing that shit.
Yeah. That's what everybody tells me. They're like, yo, at least you didn't go over there and
take your whole
family and risk it.
You're not successful here. It'd be different if you wasn't where you need to be.
That shit would be bad.
Yeah, so it was like I said, if I would have moved over there, I would have been working every day from this time till like 6, 7 in the morning, and I would have not had time for my family, and I would have not been living the Miami life I would have wanted to live because of the money that was coming in.
It would have been a lot harder.
It would have been way harder for me, and thank God that New York City opened, bro, because now, not to clown anybody or not make fun of anybody, but a lot of DJs left. A lot of DJs left, and
A lot of people left.
A lot of people left. A lot of people left New York City, and they left. They left a lot open for me to grab up and take it. So now I feel like I'm seizing the opportunity and I'm taking it. I'm taking what's mine, and I'm going for what's mine because I have 2 babies now, and it's time, bro. It's time to go.
Wow.
You know, and I have my brothers here on Us
Congrats,
versus
baby.
Them. I love you guys, and at the end of the day, to the people, I don't want you guys to think that we forget about you guys or it's like it's just
got a busy.
Yeah, we've been busy personally. My man is leaving to DR again.
We always have an episode right before he leaves.
Again, every episode we have, he leaves on vacation right after. So again, he's leaving. You were leaving to Florida last time.
Nah, you was leaving in DR in one episode.
Nah.
One of the episodes, one of them before, yeah.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, like one of them.
Damn, I got 3 episodes.
3 episodes he's about to leave.
Nah,
That's how you
gotta
know
enjoy
he
life.
Yeah,
Work mad hard,
he
gotta
getting some
enjoy
money.
life.
No, you have to enjoy life, and that's what it is. It's the summertime. The all the quarantine bans have been lifted from New York, and it's time for us to enjoy ourselves. Even though we still have to be careful because at the end of the day, everything
Still, getting it.
people still get sick, and you don't want to get I don't want you to get sick, and then you come get me sick, and then my daughter sick because I'm gonna fuck you up.
Shit, as you
Alright,
should.
my nigga. I'm just gonna get my test. I'm a responsible individual.
Yeah.
I think I could probably get it easy out here than out there. Now over there's kind of.
Nah, out there is wicked, bro. But
niggas don't want to stop partying. They're out there, niggas.
that's a fact,
Life is
man.
different.
Yeah.
When I went to Key
Stop.
West last time, nobody wore a mask either.
How was that for you?
That shit was great.
Because we had potted
Before you left.
Before you left, yeah, and yeah, I didn't even ask you how it was.
She was great.
Yeah, but I heard the only thing about Key West is like it's very like it's not like party-ish. It's more like relax and.
They got a couple strip clubs out there. That's,
For real?
He talking that talk now.
We had my uncle on stage and all that. For his 50th birthday.
So that's what y'all went out there for.
Yeah, for my uncle's 50th birthday, my whole family went out there. And we had that thing on the stage. Bitches from Miami drove down from the strip club to work there and everything. Yeah, that shit was nice. It was
That's what's up. So what are you gonna do now when you go to DR? What is it? Just straight vacation or is it like
vacation.
a?
My parents are building a house over there, so they're finishing them up. So
Okay. Well, I mean, in DR, it's crazy because everybody that I know, like I know a lot of people that. This is something I always want to tell people. There are not to say anything to you personally, but there are more countries in this world that you can go visit other than DR. To my Dominicans, please go visit other countries.
But ain't nothing like
Dominican Republic is
going
to me the best country in the world.
Ain't nothing like going home though. It's a different type of love.
Definitely.
It's a different type of love, but I will say this. I was at the barbershop today, and I don't know if you've seen this incident that happened with Romeo. He accepted an award.
No.
And he said, I feel Dominican.
Yeah, but they took that out of.
But I feel like Dominicans always take something.
No, yeah, they take
No, Dominicans are the worst with that.
Yeah, but not even just Dominican. I feel like people in general, like, I feel like he said the right thing. That's how he felt.
Yeah.
He felt like I'm Dominican. Is he half Puerto Rican?
He is half Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
But that's what he said. He said my mom's Puerto Rican. I was born and raised in New York. I feel Dominican. What he meant by that is I feel like I'm Dominican.
Yeah.
Me siento
And I heard it was like a Dominican award.
Dominicans are going crazy. Yes, and it was over there. Yeah. And Dominicans right away want to go like, why do you feel like you're Dominican and you don't say you are Dominican?
And then they joked. I was watching like a Dominican podcast, and they said, "But when he does a free concert, we on him. We let it happen, and we ride for him. We like."
No, it's that Dominicans are like that. Dominicans are the worst. When the Life moved to Miami, Dominicans started talking mad shit about the Life. And the Life went to Miami.
Stay in DR.
He went to Miami to expand and to start fucking doing songs with American artists. He's doing shit. But Dominicans got mad at that.
Because they want to see you struggle with.
Like they want you to stay there. That's like Rochi. Rochi wants to stay in his body. Like he doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't want to.
No, it's not even that he doesn't want to leave. It's that he can't leave. Remember?
No. But I'm not talking about that. It's like nigga, make your money and leave the hood.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't want to. He's like
see, I don't know.
You're gonna make all your money to stay there.
That's crazy.
Or do like I'm probably not making crazy bread, but nigga.
Rest in peace, chicks. Because that certain scenarios happens too. Like over here,
stay in your hood.
You stay in your hood. And you stay in your hood long enough for you to not make it out the hood. So, rest in peace, Chicks. He died, I believe it was in 2015. And it's crazy.
Stay in your hood. You stay in your hood for what people think. I don't know, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he loves his hood because I love him in the hood too. Like,
so you guys feel that when do you guys feel like let's say you're popping, right? Let's say you're starting to get popping. Do you leave right then and there, or do you wait a while before you leave?
I think you can leave as soon as you
ready.
Not as soon as you can, like as soon as like it's like this is what I'm working for to leave the hood. No, as soon as you feel like you're comfortable enough, like you got your money right, you got like your shit right.
Right.
Move out, go to somewhere better, and that's how I feel like you should do it. And of course, I think that people should come back to the hood, but there's a lot of haters out there.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, no, you definitely.
Like I just while I was sitting in the barbershop getting my cut, usually I'm relaxed, but I was tense because they talking like some shit about like he says he feels Dominican, so they like that's what he should say, but there's Dominicans who don't feel Dominican. So I'm a kid who I was born in DR. People don't know that, but I was born. Yeah, I was born.
You got the little.
Yeah, right here on the left arm, man.
I was straight off the boat.
Yeah, I was born in DR, but someone might look at me and think, "Oh, you mad Americanized." But it's not my fault. I came here and I was two, and the way I was raised.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel like Dominicans and people in general. Like, let's say a kid who grows up in a black kid who grows up in a suburb.
Mm-hmm.
He go to the hood. You ain't black enough.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. So I'm like just looking at him like people just not happy.
You know, it's
like
just
people. Like people don't let them.
They just like to
accept them. Like accept people for who they are.
People judge and judge you and keep judging you over. That's what, and like not to switch it up, but on the other day I was gonna say something on Instagram because I've been catching myself where I've been on some like holding myself back from talking my shit on Instagram. I be talking sometimes. I be talking real spicy. So,
and I've been feeling like that too.
So, but sometimes, but the other day I was gonna say, people always think that life is like a fucking race or some shit. That you have to be
somewhere.
You have to be beating somebody at everything. Like everything is a competition. Like you don't,
be with yourself.
Not everything is a fucking competition, bro. Like there's a lot of DJs out there that be thinking that that think that because they're DJing in this place they could talk this shit and they could talk that shit, but that doesn't mean I have to be where you at, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I have to DJ where you at. I could DJ somewhere else and talk my shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not to get away from that subject, but it's just life.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking in the sense of like the In the Heights movie came out,
right?
And everyone's like, oh, the colorism behind it, and everything like that. But I'm not. For the sake of conversation, I'm not saying that the person who was casted, it was some kid Ramos or whatever, he's Puerto Rican.
Have y'all seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie. But the person who was casted...
Pat, have you seen the movie? Say it one more time. What?
Yeah, you say something on it?
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
Pat saw the movie. He's here, guys. I told y'all he's here. I told y'all he's here, man.
So how was the movie?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? Why you didn't like it?
Because I think when we get a movie that's about our culture, I didn't like the singing, like off the rip. It was great singing, whatever. I just didn't like that it was.
You're not into musicals.
Not for this one. We don't really get too many movies that's about our culture and showing people outside. And then the first, I'm not gonna say the first, but like one of the most commercial ones, it ended up being a bunch of sing-songy shit, and it wasn't. I'm not even from the Heights, but I can tell you that shit was not a depiction of the Heights.
No.
Yeah, but I feel like it's
what time frame is that movie from?
I feel like it's current, no?
Is it current?
some of it seems current, some of it seems a little back then. Like, I mean, they were singing about some nigga winning $96,000. So when they first came up on that part of it, and it's a spoiler alert, I guess you're gonna see it, but when they came up on that part, I'm like, 96,000 ain't shit. But then I guess maybe if it's in that time, then maybe 96,000 is a lot. It was a lot of little corny shit that it just it hit me different. It was great to see like them shed some light. It was a little hard to see that the main character was Puerto Rican, but he was playing a Dominican.
But like my sister
was a little tough.
She's been on that shit, and she posted that they should have casted the Jerome kid, the kid that did.
But I saw that too.
But
when they see us, the kid from when
they
see us.
That's the same thing Steph had said too. She was like, "Why didn't cast him?" But then again, it's like this kid sings. The Puerto Rican kid sings.
That's what I'm saying. Like the type of movie it is. How do you even know this person does theater or that they even want to do it? So it's like I was thinking to myself like, if a movie stars me and Pat, who's light skinned and me light skinned, is it any less Dominican?
No. But I think they bring it to that type of conversation because it starts off like a Puerto Rican is going playing, and so they just start putting a whole bunch of shit to it.
But there's the black kid from Boy. What was he? He was in Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah. I don't know what he was playing. They never really.
Wait a minute, he was in that movie?
Yeah. See, okay, with him.
Nah,
he played Dr. Dre out of Straight Outta Compton.
Right.
So off the rip, I knew. I was hoping when I saw his face, I'm like, he better not start speaking Spanish. I know he ain't. Like that's gonna be tough to see. Which he didn't. And then in one of the scenes, you can see there's a musical towards the end where they're all kind of like they're showing the different Spanish cultures, and they kind of slip in a Jamaican flag. So maybe that was what he was supposed to. I wasn't sure. Like it was.
Yeah, they never
I just
said
didn't
it.
like. Yeah, they never.
But there was another dark skinned girl in the movie.
They never touched the.
Light skin or caramel joint.
Well,
from what I know from the cover, I haven't watched it.
Dominicans
are dark too. Yeah.
But I think that's what people expected to see. They expected to see
little,
more dark skin. Like
little peños.
They expected to see just more flavors, I guess, of our people. And then I don't know.
Did they show Mangú or anything in there?
Nah, I don't even like.
It was like the main. I think the father's Puerto Rican too. I think
is it?
A lot of them were Puerto Rican. It was like and that's what makes it rough. Like it's fine if it's like it's just the height. Height is like.
Well, the Heights,
melting pot.
Everybody is in the Heights. So
you
do have black people, you do have Puerto Ricans, you do have Dominicans. But the Heights are mainly based. It's called Little Dominican Republic or something like that. If you look at it on Google Maps.
What hurt the most, like from people, I can guarantee this: the fact that the main character is Puerto Rican, and it's just like certain. Then you start depicting everything he does.
Don't hate on Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, it's not like it's just you start depicting everything. Now you looking at him and going, would Dominicans speak like that? And
yeah.
Who? Miranda, the one that directed it. Miranda, the one from Hamilton.
He's the one who directed it?
Yeah.
People love Hamilton.
Yes, but is he Puerto Rican?
He's Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should have been a regular movie. Like the same dude did Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know how true that
because I don't know the culture.
I don't know the culture. But it was I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie.
That was a good movie.
So that's probably what it is.
But it's also that it was a play though. So that's why I'm like 50-50 on it because it's like this is meant to be because I know people who love movies like Grease and shit like that. I'm not into that shit, but people that's their favorite movie.
Now I loved Grease growing up. I think
that's probably what it is because it's our culture and we know that's not.
And I just
we ain't sitting around happy and shit, but we ain't about to. They gonna make a movie.
If they make a movie like that, they gotta make shit right. I'm gonna talk about some stupid ass movie, which is the bench one was when it was Napoleon Dynamite when he was there. Yeah. That they were playing baseball, and then they bring in, which is a funny ass part, but they fuck it up with the nigga that comes pitching. They say he's a Dominican, and then they were like, let me see your
papers,
your papers, and he says he's like whatever, and this nigga's mad big. But then when he pitched and when he started cursing. It was like, that's not Dominican curses. Like, Dominicans don't talk like that. So it's like, when you do shit like that, you gotta do it right. Like, when you do movies and you gotta, like, put in a character to be this or that, you gotta do
But there was also a movie, like,
there's so many people out here for you to, like, get that shit correct.
With a Dominican wrestler. that came out not too long ago. Y'all remember that?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know.
It was Dominican, but see, that I feel it was the Dominican Republic. All that, like, I feel like it was a good representation. I went to watch it in the movie theaters and everything, and I feel no one spoke about it.
That's the Guerrero nigga thing.
I feel like yeah, and no one spoke about it, and it was like a good movie. But now I feel like a movie like this comes out, but it's like we can talk about this. We can say like colorism, even racism. They like, oh, this is racist, and it's like.
And what is Mark Anthony? Because he's in the movie too.
Puerto Rican.
Okay, so he plays the uncle.
Mark Anthony's in it.
Yeah, he's the uncle to the main character.
So, but this is supposed to be a Dominican movie.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's supposed to be a Dominican movie.
No,
I don't think so.
It becomes a Dominican movie when the main character is playing
as a Dominican. Yeah.
So the uncle's Dominican.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
So it starts. That's the thing. From the beginning, it starts to because that's what you're picturing. You're looking at him. You're going, he's Dominican, huh? And then you start looking at everything else.
But he's like, Chacho, boy, yeah.
Nah, luckily he's not. He didn't sound horrible. If it would have been that, they would have clowned him crazy.
Chacho,
yeah. And then it would just start. It was stop. Nigga went crazy. They gonna get us.
Chacho, Yo, my great grandfather was Puerto Rican.
My girl is Puerto Rican. You feel me? My kid is half Puerto Rican.
Yo, shouts to them. Shouts to them.
Yeah, so that.
I mean, I would, if it was you guys, I would watch it just so that you could see what I'm talking about. It's just,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yo, by the way, passing out on the film because he don't have a shape up, but okay.
This shit fresh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. But my main thing is I feel like a lot of people, Dominicans. Exactly.
They take shit to the heart, bro.
Like
too much.
But you should also know when you create this about a place where you can actually go to.
No, I completely understand. I understand the argument.
People are gonna dissect every bit of it. When you make a Puerto Rican play a Dominican, they're gonna dissect every bit of it.
That's a fact.
Cause like me, I'm proud to be Dominican, but I'm not. You
don't.
But are you gonna say? But if someone look at me. And the way I am, the way I live my life, or the way I speak, that I don't really speak that much Spanish, I'm less Dominican than Dan.
Yeah.
No.
You feel me? But
that means I'm mad Dominican?
No, you're not mad Dominican.
I mean,
you know what I mean? But you just, to me, you just you. Feel me? But people see it like everyone when I would go around Danny's family would think I was Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I thought when I met you, I thought you was Puerto Rican.
As a nigga was born on
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's the name of this episode. Hacho,
we gotta look up around Hacho.
And then I could imagine somebody who actually lives in the Heights really dissecting this shit, going like,
nah, nigga, I'm selling dimes and fucking dubs and shit. You bugging,
like,
nigga.
There's a scene where that meme where she's like, let me listen to the block or some shit. The girl.
Oh, I heard about that.
So, and then in the show, she's like listening. I mean, in the movie, she's just listening to like the niggas play ball, but in the meme, you listening to Mad Them Ball. I'm like, that sounds more like it.
Yeah, but they can't really put that in a. I mean, they could
put
that
in
a movie, but
why not put it?
We got to be behind it. Our people got to be behind it.
Some of the characters seem a little extra, and then that kind of bothers, because then you kind of like. Somebody who's not from the culture might look at that and be like, oh, so that's how they act. Like, that's the type of things that could kind of affect the culture. And
I completely understand, man. It's crazy, man.
And what's the girl from Orange is the New Black? Wasn't she in it?
No, she's Dominican.
Yeah, she's Dominican.
Oh,
she's Dominican. That was the one I'm talking about. They made her character really, really extra. That's what I'm saying.
Extra Dominican?
But she's
I wouldn't say extra Dominican, just extra.
Just like an extra person. Like
yeah, she's just like very out. And it's just like, she could have, I don't know.
The movie in Spanish?
No.
Nah. Some of it in Spanish, they do.
You see, I'm not even gonna watch it, bro, because it's like.
I would watch it just to see.
How long is the movie? It's like,
it's
long
2 hours, bro. You about to be on a plane, so you can watch it.
Oh, yeah,
you about to put on the plane.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm going to DR too. Damn, that's wild.
See me out there.
No, but I'll go be in DR though. I'll be in.
You don't want to see me out there.
I'm gonna be out there in July, bro. You gonna stay that long? So
I'll stay there.
Right. So touching on another subject, so this Sunday is Father's Day, right? This Sunday is Father's Day. I'm a father of 2 now. Pat, you haven't said Father's Day to me yet.
It's
He said you gotta say it ahead of time.
You're the compadre, bro. You gotta say it.
I've accepted all Father's Day.
Happy Godfather's Day.
Word. We need those
We don't
days,
even
right?
get gifts.
Well,
we get hardware.
No
Some
funny
dumb
shit. We do
a
not
hammer.
get shit.
We don't get shit.
Yo, no disrespect to all the mom.
Do y'all
ladies
not know that the world is not ours?
No, it's not. But yo, bro, like y'all want so much
We
shit
do
for
half
Mother's
the
Day,
job.
bro.
Who run the world? Girls.
Flowers, a gift, a dinner. What else?
You know.
So hair's done, nails
You
done.
know, a girl was beasting for flowers, and I told her to give me flowers.
And what she said?
She goes, "Give you flowers."
Why can't men get flowers?
I wanted flowers. I
Why
put that
can't
shit
men
right in
get
my living
flowers?
room.
Us men like flowers. I like flowers. I like fucking tulips and shit, bro. Like, give me my tulips.
Tulips.
Like, yo,
See, I don't got an exact flower.
I like orchids
You like orchids.
and sunflowers.
I'm gonna send you some for your birthday. Like, your
I'm
birthday's
wearing a
coming
Florida
up.
shirt, but I don't know what's
July
on it.
15th. You know what day's your birthday?
July 10th.
We're gonna pod for.
We only get flowers when we dead.
That's a fact.
That's tragic,
Damn,
bro.
way to bring the pod down.
That's the only time men get their flowers.
Yeah. You worked hard all your life. Here's the flowers.
You're dead now.
Because it's not society approved.
What's up, Danny? Put that down.
Fault, man.
So we're dads, and you was talking about that you wanted to put Danny on game on how it is to be a dad. That's what you was telling me.
No, I was saying.
Why you want to?
No.
Y'all don't have kids. Y'all
You know something?
y'all don't have kids.
You know something that I don't know?
No. I was saying, me and UGG are fathers. But
Right.
I was saying if Danny can still speak on the special relationship he has with his father.
Oh, that's right. Okay. How do you? What's your connection with your dad? Do you guys get along? And by the way, not a lot of dads do get along with their.
That's my best friend.
That's your best friend, and it's always been like that.
Yeah, always since young. My father used to hang out, and I used to go with him when I was.
Do you have bang holes together? Do you have bang?
Bro, his mother's still around.
Yeah, but that's how he loves his virginity.
But you don't listen to the pod.
Nigga, y'all not as close to being my house.
Yo.
You don't listen to the pod, nigga.
That's my best friend. Niggas
But
that
the
open your
sisters
fucking-
might.
Listen, Jen, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to ask that because
No,
you know
nigga.
what I'm saying. But it happened to me. It happened to me, and y'all don't know it happened to me. You know, my dad was you know, he did his thing, and I did my thing, and that's it. We bounced.
Dominican men don't cheat.
Yeah. Shout out to Raw.
I need that sweater.
But yeah, so
Nah, that's my nigga, man.
you know what's crazy that I feel just your family in general. You were very tight with your family, so just we all know that. We all know that if you're tight with your dad, you're definitely tight with everybody else.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Pat? Pat, you tight with your dad?
We cool.
Y'all pretty cool, right? Nothing crazy, but y'all cool.
That's what I said. We cool.
Listen, like I said, not everybody's tight with your dad. Like,
Everybody's dynamic is different.
yeah, definitely.
As
Me
long as there's always love.
me personally, when I was younger,
Nigga, we work together.
you're probably tired of that nigga.
we
Right?
cool. I mean, we cool.
When I was younger, I used to despise my dad, bro. Like, I used to despise my dad just because of the fact that he used to just and as I grew older, I realized that it was for the better of my life and because you know I was a little wild kid. I used to be wanting to be outside all day, past curfew time, and you know
gangs.
yeah. So I would be past my curfew time, and then he'll come over here and start yelling at me, and I'll be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up," type shit, and I'll be bugging out on him, type shit, and we'll start banging heads. But as I got older, I realized, bro, that he did that because honestly, he loved me so much that he didn't want to see me become you know, one of those other kids that were in the streets doing what they was doing, you know, selling drugs and in the gangs and all this extra crap.
Never popped up when you were a party.
That's
My dad, I don't know about popping up, but I've invited him to come to parties with me, and he's comfortable with me to parties.
My pop pulled up at the party.
Oh yeah.
For real?
For the chill or to like
to chill, to come get me.
Yo, for real?
Nah, I like that.
I like that. No, your pops is outside, bro.
Yo, would have been tight.
Your pops is outside.
That shit remind me of T-Bashes.
They respected my pops, so they knew your pops is outside, dog. You gotta get out of here.
Damn.
So you bounce?
Hell yeah,
You got your ass beat?
Nah, I ain't get my ass beat, but he just pick a nigga up.
Coming home.
Yeah, you coming home with something.
Yeah, Dad, my pops had a whistle, like on the
You
block.
in from deep.
From deep, 5-6 blocks.
And he used to
You do the whistle, nigga. Other niggas used to tell me, yo, Pat, your pops just whistle.
go home.
Yeah,
Gotta go
that's
home.
wild.
You look, or it won't even be like you gotta stay home, but you gotta go check in, like go figure out what you want.
That's wild.
And niggas used to tell me, yo, Pat, your pops. I'm like, I heard him, chill.
That's wild.
But that shit, like you were saying, like about despising them and shit, like when parents speak to you and shit. I'll say that my parents like took like you would get tight.
What the cry?
Nah, nigga, I was itchy. You would get
That's some teas, a special episode.
probably later.
Achooo.
You would get tight like when your parents tell you shit, especially when you're a teenager, you growing up, you think you know everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But like when we would get tight, then my parents they took like the time to like speak to us to like, and then we wouldn't be like
Not a lot of people
as
get
upset. Yeah, so I think that's important.
And I
You
see
guys
that.
as parents, like when your kids grow up, and now they're gonna grow up worse than we did.
Yeah, especially with this
With
all
everything
this
that's
technology
out,
and
Yeah,
social
definitely
media.
makes a
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
And it's harder on them just because there's so much expectations that they're expected to be somewhere else. Like, how do I say this? Kids these days, like we was talking about earlier, that everything is like a competition. You don't have. Back in the day, we had the same shit. Oh, you got the Shaqs on. Oh, you got the Reebok, whatever the fuck you got on your sneakers. But now you on social media, and now it is even more people that could be like, oh, this nigga got this nigga.
These kids is fly now.
Nah, these kids are fly as shit, but that's why. But the kids that are not fly, like those are the kids that go through it the most, bro.
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot of kids out here. And now you see a lot of kids that contemplate on suicide and shit just because of all this social media shit, bro. And it's difficult, bro. And me as a parent, bro, like I'm a dad of two little girls, about to be dad of two little girls. So I know that I have to be their friend. Like what I'm gonna do differently as a dad, other than my dad resolve his problems by hitting me or by raising his hand, or you know what I'm saying. I
also get that from the older generation.
Yeah, I'm not, and obviously, yeah, like I'm not gonna say I'm not against you. Sometimes you gotta lay it down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, like, yo, I'm dad. Like, even though my daughter's only one, but I've worked with kids and I know how it is to deal with kids. So what I'm doing differently is being their friends.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you're their friends, and you gotta make sure you communicate with them.
Yeah, and I think a lot of young parents or old school parents don't really know to do that. So it's a rare situation where like Danny's mom and dad, like they're very like, oh, he can say like, oh, you're my best friend. Like,
Because people just follow the how they were raised. And
and I see that shit and I appreciate that shit. Like that's why I be wanting to be around.
Be around who?
About
Danny's family. Yeah.
I see that shit and I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Like, that's what not just that, but that's what I aspire to be. Like,
yeah.
Like a loving family.
A loving dad, a non-cheating dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Achooo, that cabrón with the episode.
You on some other shit right now.
It's a Casamigos shit, bro. Today we sponsored by Casamigos, by the way. Shout out to
Forever your
what's the owner of the Casamigos? It's the guy, the
It's
actor
George
guy,
Clooney?
George Clooney.
It is? Oh.
Yeah. So
George
shout
Clooney
out
and,
to him.
I think Matt Damon. I think both of them.
Oh,
Shout out to those guys. So yeah, not happy. I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Yes,
From us versus them, happy Father's Day, and we hope you guys enjoy your Father's Day. Any last, I don't know, you guys want to keep going on anything else? I'm touching on any subjects, or we could just end it right here. Like, what's up?
We could just tell people that summer's coming and be careful outside.
That's a fact.
Definitely, you guys have to be careful out there. Outside
Niggas
is
is getting beat up for everything.
no,
Sneakers,
not beat up,
slippers,
not beat up. Niggas is getting robbed, bro. Niggas is getting
I'm saying,
robbed.
getting beat up for
So
everything.
it's gonna be a hot summer for sure.
Niggas
Yeah.
took sneakers, niggas took slides, they taking chains, they doing
Somebody got
everything.
shot the other day for a big ass chain in front of a
Yeah,
spot.
I was walking down my block the other day when I come home late and like I park my car, and usually the niggas that I'm walking down, I be having my chain, I'm alone. Niggas that I be walking down is niggas I grew up with. I don't see nobody I grew up with. I ask my mans, I say, yo, where y'all all chilling is? And now we be up the other side. I said, this mad new little niggas. Now I gotta like watch these little niggas.
Yeah,
These little
bro.
niggas doing this shit outside.
And they be rolling with
It's not
little
even the
tattoos.
older niggas, it's the little niggas.
Yeah, they be rolling
Niggas don't
with
know
guns
me.
and shit, bro. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let me get
So
that.
I was like, damn, now I gotta keep my eye open on my home, in my own hood.
That's a fact.
Or
There's young niggas doing this shit too.
Yeah.
Niggas be 15, 14, wow.
Before I go into some random shit, I would say, don't be your parent. If they not.
Not even.
Good.
Just don't be your parents.
Don't
Be
be
your.
your parents. Be
Be
yourself.
who you are. Be yourself as a parent. Be
Yeah.
yourself as a parent.
Yeah.
And you know, take if I would say, yeah, you take advice from people, but don't just because they tell you to do something, that doesn't mean you have to do what they tell you to do. You're your kid's parent, and let it be that. You run the show. You make it happen. You get the money. Unless you don't get the money, then if they run it, then they run it.
Fact.
And just learn from experience. Learn
Break,
from your
yeah,
kids.
break generational curses and all that bullshit.
That's facts.
Well, random thing though,
Go ahead.
because it is Pride Month, right?
Uh-huh.
So I've been seeing this
Shout out
post.
to Bordy one time.
Nah, chill, don't do that. Don't do that.
I just shouted him out. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Nah.
Yo, he covering up. He having 2 kids to cover up. Yo, I've been
That
it's
nigga
Pride Month.
always texting me, what's up, my love?
Yeah, what type of sweet shit is that?
Because that's how Young Thug talks. I can't tell you.
Yeah, wait. He
That
be
nigga's
saying
I'm
so
a follower,
sweet.
not a leader, man.
it's Pride Month. So I've been seeing these posts, right? I want to talk about it. I've been seeing these posts. I've been seeing these posts like, oh, you guys ready to come out? You love your homeboys more than your girlfriends.
Yo, bitches.
Yo. No funny shit though. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. But that's crazy, bro. Cause if I was a bitch, bro, I'll be fired, bro. And I'll let all my niggas slide. Yo, we out of here. Us versus them, episode number 23. We fucking out of here. Have a good night, yo. Safe. If you don't.
Wait, what?
Hot Jordan.
It's
Yeah,
the boys.
We can talk about that next episode.